What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. I'd like to welcome you guys back to my Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Female Grey Jedi Edition. Hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play so far, and if you are, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so what we're going to do now is talk to multiple folks. Oh, we're hearing the pitter-patter. You eventually... Oh, here's mission. Is there anything to say to her?
I'm worried about Griff and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about it. He doesn't know anything about brewing Tarisian ale, and now he's got himself mixed up with the exchange. Sometimes Griff can be so stupid. Part of me just wants to let him get what's coming to him.
Set a mission.
Maybe a couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse? They might kill him. I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve that. But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes. Someone has to teach him a lesson.
On Tice. There's a typo. Whatever happens, he brought it on himself.
You're right. Griff may be my brother, but he deserted me on Taris. As far as I'm concerned, that pretty much breaks any bond we had. I'm not gonna worry about Griff anymore. Like you said, he brought this on himself. Besides, he always treated me like garbage. Now it's payback time.
I mean, mission, I want to get paid. I want you to know that.
Hey there. I'm not...
Okay. I think that's about the maximum we can... Once we do that mission, I think that's the maximum. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do actually is go to the workbench. I have new goodies. Rough cut Upari ant... Wait, what the hell is this? Attack and... When did I get that? 328. What did I have before? Was it Diamond? No. What was it? I remember what I had. Opila, right? 6 to 31, yeah. So replaced with the rough cut. That's not going to work. But we get physical bonus. Opila, Sigil. I swear to God you can make it better. See, this gives you an attack of 4. See, I still have the 2 best at the moment. I feel like there are better ones, but like the Crate Dragon one was really solid. Anyway, Bastila, she gets a Crate Dragon and a Rubat. But what if I give her the rough cut? Wait, what did it do? Let's see. What was the other one? Rubat? 523. But what was the other one? 4 to 22. But we get 1 to 6 plus versus Droid. Now, you know what? I think that suits Jolie better. Because he already has Destroy Droid. So we'll give him the rough cut on 1. So it adds a 3 damage physical. And then I'm also going to do a Crate Dragon Pearl for him. Give him some boost. 4 to 18. It's not much. But look at that versus Droid. 3 physical attack modifier. That's going to be good. What do we have for colors? Green, yellow, violet. So all the generic stuff. And then Juhani needs an upgrade. We've already got a Rubat and a Daman for her. That might be better than what we got. Cool. Range-wise. There you go. Car's double fisting. Melee weapons, missions. I think that's fully upgraded. Bacchus Ceremonial Blade. It's 4 to 14. 6 to 16. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna take off the prototype Vibroblade. I'm gonna put it on Bacchus Ceremonial Blade. Look at that. 2 to 12 versus Droid. That's insane. And then plus 2 to 12 critical threat. That's insane. Attack 2 damage. So that's good. We're gonna get him to we're gonna get him to wear it. Airborne armor, that's already been upgraded. Calo Nord's armor has been upgraded. Ichani fiber. I could do it. Mission's wearing that right now. 7. Again, we got it back. Public mod armor. Okay, I'm just gonna do this real quick. What does it do? So 5. That was. It's 7, right? So this one does 6, and it's not worth it overall. That's medium. Is it already upgraded? No, but no one's wearing it, so I'm just gonna give Mission the boosts. Good. Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right, now let's talk some more. As soon as the Candyman will go. I did boost my repair. I might be able to upgrade, what are we, 14, 15, 24. Sucks that I didn't finish that one mission. I could have got some serious monies. Okay, put it away.
Yeah, what do you... We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
What about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
No.
Yeah, what do you... The war we had with the Republic
There's so much to
was
talk
supposed
about.
to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much? Wait. There must not have been many of you left.
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Taris.
Yeah, I came to Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
You're a worthy companion.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something...
I think he actually has more to talk about.
Yeah, what do you...
No, actually, he doesn't. Alright, let's try HK.
A request.
See if I can do it.
And now
There, I did it.
wire the last 3 access complete.
The last of
I've
my deleted
recovered
memory.
the
Nice.
last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
Why not?
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli. And I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Not yet. You're eager to finding your origins, aren't you?
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well.
Objection? Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
Tell me your last owner then.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember. I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
So there's no way to find out who sent you there originally.
Answer. Such knowledge is locked within my core, Master, as I said. There is no way to withdraw it otherwise. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slaheron. My darkest day.
So you couldn't kill Mandalore, hey?
Statement. With all due respect, Master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
Can you remember anything else?
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
Vitality point every 3 seconds and a 2 bonus to his dexterity. That's awesome. I don't think there's anything else we can do with him.
Negative. Those are the only
Yep.
statement.
Alright. There you go. Max upgrade. You just gotta do it a couple times. We'll deal with this right now. Come for the cargo hold. There she is. I'm not even gonna bother. Where'd you come from? I'm not gonna say it. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know. Sure, whatever you say. No, we gotta talk to her. Can you tell me your name? Does the name Lur Arca? Can you tell me your name? Point to yourself. Okay, your name is Sasha, right? How'd you get on the ship? Try to learn a language. Esawan? I see you or you see me? S1 is seed, not S1 is hide. I didn't get all that, but sure. Bristag, that's the ship. Coming up there. Oh, starship. Everything is safe, is that it? Does that mean sleep? No. You mean home. Means home. You're hiding in the starship, it's your home, I understand. You said that before. What is gone dizen? Oh, it's something you like, yes. You like me, I understand. You said that when I first found you. No, it means hurt. Oh, to hurt, not hurt. I understand. No, I won't hurt you. What kind of word is that? She's hungry. Want something from elsewhere? You don't mean food, don't you? I mean, that's obvious. Is that all one
Kipuna,
phrase?
Bonana kichu.
The floor?
Kipuna. Bon.
Oh, you're not speaking.
Kipuna.
God. You want some food now, you're hungry.
Tongki.
Tabbed you.
Mucho shakapaka.
Supposed to tell you a story?
Tongki.
Tell me about myself.
Tongki.
Alright. Why are you hiding in my ship?
Selima wanga.
You came to the ship over. You were scared. Why? You left the Mandalorians. You hid on the ship. You don't want to leave Ebon Hawks to your home. Restagna Shasalev. Restagna, it's my home. Tell me about your home. Dantooine. There's someone who'll take you home. Dantooine, yes, you can go home. Is there anything else I can say to her? Yes. Yeah, okay, so that's it. So now we can go back, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna also talk to go help Griff real quick. I'm gonna finish talking to everybody on the ship. I don't think he can make me any more spikes. Nope. Okay. I don't know if we can talk to Zalbar. Is there something you want? Nothing.
Yes.
Something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean?
Taris.
Yeah.
It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila. Taris, my homeworld.
Sometimes you need to make some sacrifices.
The sacrifice of an entire world is too much for any cause. How would you feel if Dantooine or Alderaan or some such world were destroyed? Would you be so callous then?
I thought you hated your homeworld.
It was my home. If it were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But...
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I have no excuse. I did what I needed to do.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past.
Ha!
You would not understand.
The irony of that statement.
I suppose that is to be expected. Everything will turn out for the best, as long as we remain focused on our task. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
I think she's being
Yes.
sarcastic.
What is...
Something
I
wrong?
was remembering Taris.
What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rat ghouls.
There was always the danger of raccoons coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
No one could help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Decent humans are hard to
I
find.
have noticed that. But the Jedi Order seems to have collected a fair number. The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I suppose I see something of her in you when I look. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
I think you could talk about it right
How will
now.
I be... What is it?
Oh, your past? Yeah.
I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Go on.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Your people were in that region?
KotOR was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
How did it happen?
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help?
We were not members of the Republic. KotOR was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
What about your family?
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How'd your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
How'd he die?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
I guarantee you want to keep talking about it.
Of
Oh,
course.
no, not yet. So that's all we can get for Juhani, to be honest. It gets a little long-winded, doesn't it? Anyways, let's talk to Karth. I think we're done with Karth. Do you want to talk?
Talk about what? The only I'll under.
All right. So yeah, we have to do that first.
How can I help?
Never mind. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just do a couple quick things. Head back to Tatooine and get Griff's his glands. Oh, we got a little bit of cutscenes first.
KotOR is dead. Lord Malak, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Callow's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Darth Bandon. Darth Bandon.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Alright guys, so we're back here on Tatooine, going back into the Zerka office, and we're gonna give him, Mission's brother, Griff,
You're back.
what you need.
I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
Not giving you the glad till I see some credits.
Sorry, like I said before, I don't have any credits on me. And Greedo won't lend me any. It's like he doesn't trust me to pay him back or something. But you come through on this, and I promise you'll get a huge payday down the road. 3,000 credits. How's that sound?
Here's the gland.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Tarisian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
This wasn't my idea, Griff. If it was up to me, I'd let the exchange deal with you.
Jesus, that's pretty harsh. Come on, I know things haven't been great between us, but when I corner the market on Tarisian ale, I'll make things up to you.
Forget it, Griff. Don't you understand? It's too late. You're dead to me now. I don't want any more to do with you, ever.
Okay, that's the way you want it. But when I'm rich, you're gonna regret saying that. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Tarisian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
You already promised me a few thousand credits.
Hey, don't worry, you'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Tarisian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
I've done more than enough for you already.
You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
Ask me again. Ask me again, and the only that tack line won't be the only freshly harvested organ around here.
Whoa, no need to get violent. I can take a hint. I was just trying to do you a favor, but I see you're not interested. It's your loss. I better get started brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
I don't think he ever does that, to be honest. I wanted to get some dark side. I'm too nice. Anyway, next thing we're going to do is head to Dantooine and drop off our stowaway, Sasha.
Incoming fighters.
Crap, we got attacked. Get wrecked, son! One more to go. Got him, that's it. Good night. And thanks for all the shoes. Woo! I think that's our first time flying in between planets where we've had to deal with those guys. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get Lure back. Greetings anyway, take a moment of your time. Go ahead. I represent a human citizen. Mandalorian Raiders. His young daughter was kidnapped. We already talked to him. Why is he talking like we haven't? There's a story on my ship by the name of Sasha. What's exciting to know is that you're certain of this. Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. I am if the reward is sufficient. Alas, I have nothing to... Oh, for God's sake. I'll give you credits of my own, but I also have nothing. Are you certain the human girl... She must be... Yeah. Sentient, that you stowaway is the one I... Would you allow me to see her? Only if I get something in return. Fine. I'm most anxious to see her. So we go right back on the ship, and we peace out. Though you have age, young sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I'm here to return you to your father. I see that Danielle was incorrect about your linguistic difficulties. I want to take you home. The ship is her home. Yes. Thank you for your assistance. Those parents, okay. I got light side, damn it. Dude, I'm getting really sick of this light side shit. But the upside to it is that we did get some experience. I just gotta do some heinous shit. I gotta be mean to people. Like, for credits. And then Basta's like, oh, you're going down the wrong path. But don't worry, we have Manon coming up next. And Manon, you know, we're when it comes to Manon and the crap on there, if there's gonna be good stuff, like there's opportunities to go light side, we're gonna have Manon of it. Sorry, that was a bad pun, but you know what I mean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media, facebook.com/DanQ8000 for live streams and other content, Twitter, DanQ8000, Instagram, DanQ8K, and Snapchat, DanQ8000. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, there's a link to my shop in the description below. And if you want to save 10% off your next DX Racer, link in the description, be sure to use the promo code DanQ8000 at checkout. All right, guys, thank you so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for more content, but until then, let's hand things over to Noxel. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah.